All right, welcome to Fox 17 News, and today we are going to be talking about ancient Rome, which this morning I actually just recently found out that Rome invented the sarcophagus and also invented what we now use as stained glass in roads, which roads we use every day. I mean, you see them everywhere you go, and stained glass you can see in old churches that we go to praise our Lord Jesus Christ. And sarcophagus, which we call coffins, is just a stone coffin.
Another one of today's stories on Fox 17 are going to be about where Rome expanded to over time. After the Second Punic War, Carthage focused on trade and started to become rich, which worried the Romans and drew them to suspicion. So Cato the Elder, also known as Cato the Censor, was the first to ever write history in Latin, visited Carthage in northern Africa, and was very shocked with their wealth and assumed it was going to be used against Rome in war. So Rome then started the Third Punic War, and with a famous saying by Cato, Carthago delenda est, which translated to Carthage must be destroyed. They then decided to end Carthage for good. Rome then named Carthage the Roman Empire of Africa and took their land. Here's a picture. The last story is about the Macedonian Wars. When Hannibal, a Roman commander, was riding in Italy during the Second Punic War, Philip V of Macedonia started a war against Rome, but was forced to make peace because they were focused on Hannibal. But after Hannibal's defeat, Roman soldiers invaded Macedonia, starting the Second Macedonian War. Since Rome's army, the legions, were more effective than Macedonia's army, the phalanx, it caused Rome to win. Rome then conquered Greece and powered the Iberian Peninsula to Greece. Here's a picture of the war.
Next up on Fox 17, many were asking who were the founders of Rome and how did they become the founders. They were two brothers named Romulus and Remus. A Trojan hero named Aeneas was known to be one of their ancestors. When Romulus and Remus were still babies, they were abandoned. They were the sons of Rhea Silvia, daughter of Numitor, who was the king of Alba Longa. A female wolf found the twins' place in the Tiber River inside of a basket. Since they were abandoned, they were rescued by wolves for a short period of time and later on raised by a shepherd. Then later on, while they were still growing up, they discovered a city. In 753 BC, Romulus was the first king of the city and named it Rome, which he named after himself.
Thank you, Lainey. So, recently on Twitter, the hot gossip has been, what is Rome's religion? Well, I'm here to tell you. Rome's religion was based on pantheon, or a group of many gods. Most adopted it from ancient Greeks. The gods had Roman names and were believed to have human traits to control different areas of Roman life. For example, Mars was the god of war, Juno was the goddess of woman, marriage, childbirth, and children, Jupiter was the king of God, and Venus was the goddess of love. After rulers died, Romans worshipped their rulers as gods as well. Romans worshipped their gods almost anywhere. They had shrines in front of their houses to make daily offerings to the gods to protect their family. Basically, Romans were very invested in their gods.
Today's weather.
Okay, so today's weather will be a very sunny day, luckily, in Rome, even though every day is very sunny in Rome, basically. Yeah, no rain, no bad weather. It's all going to be with a high of 110 degrees and a low of 70 degrees. Now, we'll see you next time on Fox 17 News.